Today we're going to talk about 5 essential desktop PC computer accessories for the productive human. Alright, so some of these may seem self-explanatory, but that's because, right, these are essential. You need them, in my opinion, to be more productive. So let's get right into it. Number 1, and this honestly has changed my entire life. This powered USB 3.0 hub, 10 slots, all with on-off toggles for each individual USB power slot, which is a game changer. If you haven't had that, it will literally change your life. You will never have to plug in and unplug cords again. It's crazy. Also has an SD card reader and a micro SD card reader. So if you do a lot of stuff with cameras, like obviously I do, it's extremely useful. Now this comes in at $28 right now, ships Prime overnight, and like I said, it's just been incredibly invaluable to me. Like, it doesn't take up a lot of space and it allows you to turn everything on and off so easily. It's my favorite USB hub I've ever used, and I've bought probably almost a dozen of these by now. Different one, and this is the one that I love the most. Don't let the fact that it has to be plugged into a power source turn you off from it. It is crazy. It's the best one. Just trust me. If you have a better one, actually put it down in the comments because I would love to try it out. All right, number 2. So this is really underutilized and appreciated, guys, but you can get a 2-in-1 set of wrist rests for both your keyboard and one that's attached to a mouse pad. And honestly, these are so good for longevity and just for taking care of your joints when you are either clicking or typing, which if you have a desktop computer, you probably do a decent amount. And these are super cheap, but they will pay dividends towards your future in your joint health. So right now that 2-in-1 mouse pad set is coming in at $6. I don't know if that will change, but crazy good price for it now. They're black, super low key, so check them out. All right, number 3 in my opinion is game changing for productivity and for saving space. So most people, when they have multiple monitors, they will have one on one side of the desk, one on the other side, maybe even 3 like this. That takes up your entire desk, or like the entire back side. If you have a window on one side of your desk, you can't look through it. So what I found extremely impactful is to get a vertical stand. So what this does is it latches onto your table, super secure. Mine has not had any trouble with 2 27-inch curved monitors attached to it. So like they're heavy and it has never had a problem supporting those. It's pretty easy to set up and you can have one monitor here and one monitor here. You can adjust the heights, you can turn them. So I've had times when I'm cooking in the kitchen, so I go over to my office desk and just rotate the screen around 180 degrees to watch a movie or a podcast, documentary or something while I'm cooking through the hole in the bar island that I have. So super useful, not going to oversell it, crazy good value, and not enough people do this vertical monitor stuff. I actually have a third monitor that's 15 inches and you can just place anywhere, and there's enough room beneath the 227 inches to stick it there. So I literally have 3 vertical screens that I can look at when doing things, which is really, really nice when you're doing productive stuff, when you're video editing, when you're doing music production, when you're animating, like literally any use case, when you're programming. Crazy useful. And as a bonus, desktop backgrounds, animated ones, look incredible when it's stretched across all 3. It's insane. So the vertical stand comes in super cheap, really heavy duty, comes in at $36 and has everything you need to set it up and more. And it can support ultra wides up to 34 inches, 22-pound capacity, which is ridiculously heavy for a monitor, for multiple monitors. All right, let's get into the next one. So obviously you're trying to be productive. That means you want a second monitor. So I'm gonna actually put the link for both the second monitor and the bonus side monitor and the bonus 15-inch monitor I have, because that one's like dirt cheap and it works really well. So that's if you just want extra space to work, super useful. But I gotta give the crown to the 27-inch Acer that I got. That is 2K resolution, I believe. And I got it because it's really affordable and it looks insane. Like, it looks better than my 40-inch flat screen TV does when gaming or watching a show or like whatever. Like, crazy good quality, highly recommend. That's number 4. That monitor I mentioned is actually coming in at $329 right now. I got it for half of that price. So press the use button, check that. But also on Black Friday is when I got it. It's when you want to get a lot of this stuff if it's more expensive and it is something that tends to go on sale. But otherwise, honestly, I would say it's even worth that money because it's a crazy deal. Definitely keep an eye out on the used section because you can get some really good deals on there on Amazon. All right, the last thing you're going to absolutely need, and it was hard to sort of pick this out of all the different items that I have, but I picked it because for me it's been like a really good purchase, and that is studio speakers. So I do a lot of music production stuff, and even if you're just watching movies, like having good stereo audio will just like change the game. So the reason I went with the PreSonus Ares 3.5 studio monitors, super easy to set up, super low profile, classic black look. And there's actually a volume knob, an aux in on the front, and a headphone jack on the front. So you can plug your headphones in and change the volume just with a knob there. You can throw an aux cord into there, play music from your phone. You can obviously play music from the computer. Really good audio for movies, really good audio for music production. And it comes with $1,000 worth of free audio plugins and sounds, which is crazy. I actually downloaded all of them. I will say it is a little bit of a sign up process because you have to get all those downloaded and installed, obviously for your DAW of choice. It works great. And as someone who does music production, having that cheap price tag right now, $99, sometimes it's cheaper, but also all of those audio effects and plugins for music production, no competition. They work great, highly recommend. All right, so those are the 5 computer accessories that have really been game changers for me. They're essential in my opinion to have some variation of all of those. Links for all of these are in the description. If you have anything better, like a better variation of any of those, go ahead and throw them down in the comments because I would love to try it. Thanks so much for watching. Peace.